Class is in session. The Brofessor is in. What's happening, y'all? We have the Usos. We the one. We got them at 6-star silver for a preview today. A showboat of the chaotic variety. And as a coach, he is going to do protect gems, doing 100% more damage at 26k. Hello, Chad Gable. Welcome back. We'll do a little bit of Gable gameplay in another video, so stay tuned for that one. Links, he's got the zombies, he's got the Mayaviya legacy, the modern era, single gear, and that's about it for that. Strap-wise, we're going to put on a blue bomber plate for now, but I'm not sure the plate matters so much. We're going to put on some Fury 2, so that's 80% more gem damage there, and a 30% more gem damage strap. So just keep that in mind. But in reality, the plate itself, as I said, it doesn't matter. Neither of his builds really require any sort of plate. So it's more just defensive plates. So putting on like a sub plate of that variety. But I'll show you a few different options as we go. All right, let's go check out our first move set. Let's bro. So our first move set is going to be the triple purple move set. So we're going to do the Sky is Fallen. We're going to choose a 3x1. Oh, before I mention that, all of his moves are either combo, reversal, or hardcore moves. Every one of them. I think they're all combo moves except for the Charging Bull, which is a reversal move. But all of them are going to be combos of things. So just keep that in mind. So the first one is the Sky is Falling. We're going to choose a 3x1 area. That is going to become Pyro Gems. All of them above are going to be ×4 multiplies. And then the combo part of it is that it's going to destroy 3 Pyro Gems. So it's going to destroy these all in the same move. So you're going to put them down and destroy them in the same move. The next one you're going to hit after that is this one right here, the Bites. Bites pluralized. Where it's going to increase the strength of our multiply gems by 5 and then deal some more damage and decrease by 15% for 2 turns for our opponent, their gem damage. Last but not least, the Dynamite Drop. We're going to make 18 multiplies into purple, and then this one doesn't affect this build. It increases your blue MP, and this would work in a move set that I'm not going to show, but he does have 2 blue moves. I'm not going to show them, but they do steal MP and they do bleed damage as well too. So if you were running either one of these, so one works with the yellow move set, so you would do double yellow blue, and the other one does purple steal, and you would run the double purple with the blue as well. I'm not a huge fan of stealing MP from anybody. This makes it a little bit more tolerable, I guess, because you're stealing and doing something else with it. But I'm not a fan of steal moves in general. But I find that the move sets that he has doesn't really require them. It's not really necessary. So let's go check out his trainers and his entourage. 1 second. That's better. So you're going to want to start with purple MP up. I put on mellow. You don't have to put on mellow. You can put on woods to start with 4 more. And then if you do have matching perks, this is where it's going to be really important. So if you have Hollywood and if you have Hall of Fame Dusty, then you are going to be able to run this multiple times. I'll show you what I mean. Otherwise, purple gem damage, you can also run it with multiply coaches. So if you have Matt or any other of the newer multiply coaches that add multiply strength damage, you can put them in place here as well. So let's go check it out and see what we think. Let's bro. So the 2 heads is kind of freaky. I love it. Here's what we're going to do for this. So this is a 6 charge. It'll be ready come feud time. We are going to put it down. You have to sort of watch as this whole row over here is going to, all of these rows are going to drop 1 because of the pyro gem. So you got to make sure that nothing lines up this way to cascade you. That's just something you're going to have to be aware of. So it's going to make 3 pyros and then destroy them. and then they fall down. This is the plate that's going off at the moment. So once you hit that, then you're going to hit the bites, and we're going to increase our multiply strength by 5. So now they're going to be times 9. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to hit your sky is falling one more time. So this is what you're going to have to do in feud. You're going to have to hit it twice. Now, putting it down at the bottom isn't necessary because we're only able to actually destroy 18 multiply gems. So you can do this one of two ways. You can put it up top here to guarantee that you're, or at least guarantee as best you can, not cascading, or you can put them down here and hope to get a cascade afterward in which you then blow up more multiply gems in the end. So we'll put it at the bottom for now. Blows it up. Boom. And so now we have all these multiply gems on the board. Some are 9, some are 4. We're going to give it another bite. And now we have some 14 and some 9. And now what we can do is we can hit our finisher. And hopefully it matches a whole bunch of these purple gems. But you can see this is the flaw with it. We got a nice cascade that hit for 18 million. But you can see the big flaw is that look at all these 14s that did not get hit. It hit most of our times 9s. So you can see sort of where that can be an issue. So again, you can play that two different ways. Each time that I've tried it out, it has worked out to be somewhere in that 18 to 22 million type of hit. So let's go check out the yellow moveset and see what we think about that one. So our next move set that we're going to move is the double down finisher. This combo is going to deal not only bonus for every reinforced gem, but it's going to make 28 of them into yellows at the end of the turn. So it's going to do a big double smack to end your turn. But before we get to that point, we're going to hit the setting sun. So we're going to choose 2 rows and 2 columns. We're going to choose both to make them into reinforced gems. In essence, 2 rows, 2 columns. I call this the hashtag setting sun. And lastly, the charging bull. And this is what's going to really set it up for you. You're going to choose a 3x2 area to turn into yellow gems. It is a reversal. It's the only reversal one that we got. And if your opponent makes power gems, you are going to make 20 of these power gems randomly into protect gems of 595k per protect gem. That is very beefy. So the loadout for this one, we're just going to try to get as much yellow MP and yellow gem damage as we possibly can. So to get this started, you're going to need 2 yellow MP people to work with. If you do have Cena up high enough, he will give you a 45% more gem damage boost. And then on the back end, trying to get as much, again, gem damage, reinforced damage, whatever you have to work with, that can also be put to use here. And last but not least, I found that this worked. We are actually going to change out this skill plate, and we are actually going to put in a rarer skill plate that you don't see very often, but a boss time plate might actually do the damage that we are looking for, at least to blow up the board. So we'll put the boss time in there, and we'll see what we think. Let's bro. Now, there really is 2 ways to do this. Now, come a few time, these 2 moves will be ready to go right off the hop. So we're actually going to put our reinforced gems down first. And so you're going to put 2 rows and you're going to put 2 columns. So you put the rows down first and the columns go down. 2 ways to do this. You can either put them up top or you can put them at the bottom. I like to put them on the bottom. The other way to do this, now you can see I do both before my turn is over, is if you did put them on the top, you could then use this move here, which I'm going to do, and it would go over top of the reinforced gems. So if we had put our reinforced gems here on these 2 rows, then we would hit a double smack of yellows and the pin bar wouldn't move anywhere, right? The pin bar is not going to move because it's going to break the reinforce and then break the yellows again. But I think the gem damage actually works better in our favor if we leave more reinforce on for the finisher. So we're going to break that 6, and now we have now put 4 more of these wonderful gems down. So put 1, 2, and now I'm going to put 2 columns down. Try to keep as many of these that the boss plate put out for us. And now we're going to hit the finisher. And so we're going to see 2.1 million, sorry, 2 million, sorry, 210,000 for every reinforced gem. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Some days, Professor, some days. So we're going to do the hit, that hit for 8.5 million, and then we get the next smash, which did another 8.8 million. So that was roughly a 17 million finisher right there. And that is all she wrote. So the one thing that you didn't see was, the reason I picked Rocky Johnson was because he sets out power gems, and I never actually got to use that. But if he did use those power gems, it would have reversed it. So that right there is the Twosos. Those are the two move sets that I think people will use unless you like those move steals. So if you like to steal moves, then you can actually put those other two move sets to good use. They just don't hit as hard. And in reality, both of those move sets are turn one 15 to 20 million, depending on your trainers and your coaches. Thanks for coming out to class. The Brofessor appreciates you. Appreciate me back. Give it the old like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you the next time that we have class. Brofessor out.